Hello, children of God. I bring you special greetings from Bishop Dr. Henry Adai and also welcome you to Grace Throne Testimony Time. Now, today's testimony reminds us that what God cannot do does not exist. In fact, He is a God that turns fear into faith and impossibility to testimony. This is more than a story. It's a reminder that when God speaks, every other voice is silenced, for no word from God will ever fail. Luke chapter 1 verse 37. Join me as we hear this powerful testimony of faith, prayer, and the miraculous hand of God through His humble servant, Bishop Dr. Henry Adai.
Okay, so hello Auntie Florence, welcome to Grace Throne Testimony Time.
Thank you.
How are you doing and the baby?
We are all doing fine by God's grace.
Good to hear that. Please kindly introduce yourself and then how long you has been to Grace Throne International Ministry.
My name is Florence Nyanku. I've been in Grace Throne International Ministry since last 2 years, November 2023, and I was introduced to this ministry by Reverend Moses Aloka.
Okay, all right, sure. So kindly walk us through your testimony, how it has been and all that.
Okay, my testimony goes like this. I was pregnant and then I realized that from the onset, blood was coming out from my nostrils. And the blood comes on a particular week, that particular time, and then a date. It will repeat on that same time. So I informed Prophet about it. Because when I go to the hospital, they said there's nothing wrong with me. But I know I was going through something. So when I told Bishop about it, he prayed with me. And since that day he prayed with me, the blood stopped from coming out from my nostrils. And I didn't experience it till I gave birth. And then I went to also do scans in the hospital, and then they realized that everything about the baby is fine, except that the baby is in a transverse position which cannot allow me to give birth naturally. So they said the only option is to carry out a CS on me. So when I came back, I told Bishop about it, and he prayed with me again, and he said doctors have seen their own and they have said so, but God has the final say. So I shouldn't accept any other result apart from what God says. So on the day of delivery, water come out or the sac break before the time of the baby will come out. So when the water break, I rushed to the hospital, and then for them to check if everything is fine. They check and they said the baby's heart and everything is fine, but the water come out or everything is out. So then they said upon the scan they had to do CS. So they quickly prepared me for CS. Then I said, when they check again if the head of the baby is in the right position now, and the doctor is saying, oh, everything should, because looking at the time they carried the last scan and the day of my delivery, he said the time is not much, so the baby, there's no way the baby will turn. Then I was insisting that they carry it on. I even said, my pastor said they should carry out the scan and check. So the doctor checked and then realized that the baby's head is down. And he said, how come? That was the word that came out from the doctor's mouth. Then they said, okay, if that's the case, they will observe me for a while and see. But yet still I was not in labor, so they induced me. Still, the pain was too much. Then along the line, the doctor said, since the pain is too much, they will remove the baby. So once they called them to come back to the hospital, they came back and it was like, they should send me to the theater so that the CS will be done. And they were pushing me to the theater. At the entrance of the theater, the baby came out on her own. And then, amen. After that, the baby was lifeless. The baby was not responding. And then they were praying. Then I also said something within myself that God of Grace Throne, come through for this baby. Then I realized the prayer still continued, so I said, God of Bishop Dr. Henry Adai, you have said something and you never fail. Come through for this baby. As soon as I said that, the baby began to cry and the baby came back to life.
Amen.
I give glory to God.
Amen. So please, what was the doctor's reaction, the people around? What were their reactions?
And the doctors were surprised. They said, this girl, which church do you go to? Then I said, Grace Throne International. Then he said, I have to thank my God. So they were just surprised that it happened this way. I give glory to God that as the prophet of God said it came to pass.
Okay, amen. Okay, all right, sure. Please, so your final words to viewers, people who are going through these situations and all that, your final words.
My final word is that whatever you are going through, put your faith and trust in God, and also believe and trust His servants, because whatever that comes out from His servant's mouth is God Himself who has said it, and you watch that it will come to pass. I want to use this opportunity to thank Bishop Dr. Henry Adai for allowing himself to be used by God in my situation. He has been with me since day one till the end of this pregnancy. He has supported me physically and spiritually and financially. God richly bless him. Anytime I call upon him, he answers. Whether deep in the night, he still have time to pray with me. He encouraged me. God richly bless you and enlarge your coast and your territory. May you never lack. May the ministry be enlarged in the glory of God. Amen.
Amen. Indeed, glory be to God. What seemed impossible became possible, and what the doctors declared finally was overturned by the power of prayer. May this testimony strengthen your faith to believe that your miracle is next. Grace Throne, obtaining grace and mercy for help at all times. Bye-bye.